Hello, my name is David Koch with Symmetrix. Today I'd like to talk to you about a secure messaging service called JumbleMe.com. I do want to point out real quick that Symmetrix is in no way affiliated with JumbleMe.com, nor do we make any revenue if you were to sign up for their service. It's just that over the past several weeks we have had a lot of inquiries into how to do encrypted email through a secure messaging server. And we went on the hunt and tried out several different software packages, different services, and in the end we elected to use JumbleMe.com as the one that we would recommend to our customers. It's very simple to use. They have a very good pricing structure. In fact, if you're a low volume user, it's free. So let's move on and I'll demonstrate how to use that. Okay, to get started, you simply go with your web browser to www.jumbleme.com, and then this is their home page. If you'll then click register, you're shown there are three levels or three pricing tiers, if you will, and what options each offers. The one that we encourage most people to sign up for, even in the beginning, even if they ultimately will pay for it, just sign up for the free one first. As you can see, you get 100 secure messages per year, absolutely free. If you go over that and need more, you can go to the next level, or if you need some of the features that I'll point out here in a few minutes, then that would be another reason to go to the next tier. And as you can see, that's just less than $10 a year per user. So you just click sign up and then fill in obviously your name, your email address, and then make up a password to use. They mandate that it must be at least 8 characters, and I also recommend that it be a mixture of letters and numbers, but do be sure to remember it. And then you'll fill out a security question and of course the CAPTCHA thing there on your screen, and then click next. What's going to happen is that they're going to send you an email to the address that you provided here, so that you can click a link within that email address or in that email message to confirm that it is a valid email account. After you have clicked on the link within the email message that they sent you to validate your account, you would just simply click the JumbleMe icon right there and return back to the home page, and then you'll see the member login section. Just enter the email address you provided and the password that you created, and then log in. After you've been logged in, I'm going to show you a little bit about this screen. Down here in the recipient section, this is every person that you have sent a encrypted email message to before. And so if you're going to send a message to this person again, you could just simply click the envelope button and that'll create a new message to that person. But if you are sending a message to someone you've never sent one to before, you can simply click the Compose Email Now button. Okay. In this field, obviously, you enter the email address of the person that you're going to send the message to. And then you give it a subject, top secret message. Obviously, you can choose to send yourself a copy if you wish. Now, if you're using the pay version, these are the additional features that you get in the pay version, such as you can set a time for when the message will expire, or you can set how many times they can read it before it gets purged from the system. You could even do some other things like disable the printing or prevent them from forwarding the message. And then you have two other sections. This is the hint or the greeting. This is what's going to show up in their Outlook email or on their smartphone, however they normally check messages. So we can say, Mr. Koch, this is the information you requested regarding your account. Please use the password that was previously provided. Now, let's talk about this password here. You're going to make up the password, but this password is unique to the recipient. In this case, I'm sending a message to Dan Koch, so I'm going to make up a password that is specifically for Dan Koch. So for this example, we'll use the word football. Now, you don't have to remember this password. Obviously, you do need to communicate it to the end recipient, and it's suggested that you do that by phone or verbally. Just somehow verbally pass it. Do not send it through email. But beyond that point, you don't have to remember the password, because I'm going to show you here in a little while how you can not only see the password you assign to that user, but also to change that password if necessary. So down in this section is where, this is the top secret stuff, the stuff you want to keep private. So we could say your account balance is, oh, he'll love this, $10,043. Your PIN code is blah, blah, blah. And then so on and so forth. So when you're happy with the message, you scroll on down. If you needed to attach some files, you can do that here. But other than that, we're just going to send the message. And as you can see, there is a success. So we're just going to close this status window here, and then we can return back to our summary page. And notice down here at the bottom, his address is now in my recipients list, so that in the future, if I wanted to send him another message, I would just click here. Okay, I asked Dan to forward me a copy of the message that he got from JumbleMe.com so that I could demonstrate to you what it looks like to the recipient. So this is the message that he got, and if you'll notice, it's got the subject that I gave it, and it has here, remember that section that was the unencrypted part, it has that here. But to read the top secret part, you have to click here to actually log in to the website. Now, notice we're here on the website. I'll screw this down so you can see. We're on the website, but it's asking now for that secret password that I assigned to him, which was football. And do know that we obviously will be changing these passwords after this video demonstration. So now we're here inside the JumbleMe.com, and you can see the particulars. We see the unencrypted part that we gave, but also we have the top secret part in this message. And that's pretty much it. The recipient can also do a reply via secure email if they so desired. Okay, now back in your own JumbleMe account, again, we're on the summary screen. And I see down here that I've got Dan Koch, and I could click the envelope to send him another new secure message. But if I come over here to the Recipients tab, I see again the messages I've previously sent. But if I click his name and select here, it shows, actually, I'm going to use this as an example. It shows the password that I had assigned this account. And I'm given the opportunity to change the password. And so what you've got to know is that if I send a message today and I use the password Tarzan, well, as long as I keep sending messages to that user, their password for all the messages will always be Tarzan. But at any time, if they forget it or I just want to change it up a little bit, I can come in here and type a new password and update it, and that'll be unique, again, to that recipient. In the case of Dan here, when I selected him, notice that he's a member. So if anybody that you're sending to is already a member of JumbleMe.com, well, they've already created an account password. Therefore, when they want to view the messages that you send them, they're just going to log into their own account. And that's why it's hidden here, and you can't change this password, obviously. Okay, also wanted to point out, too, it'll show you a history of the messages you've sent. As you can see, their history, and whether or not he's opened it or read it. And if you'll notice, as I hover that little box, it keeps wanting to offer for you to sign up for the pay account. So now, I just wanted to point out, if I come up over here to my summary screen, and let's create a new message to Dan Cock. And notice I'm not going to actually create the message, but I want to point out here, this is the section where in the past you had to make up a password for a user. But if that person is already a JumbleMe.com user, it's not going to give you the field to fill in a password. It's telling you they've already got a password. So you can just skip over that and just go on with your message. And then, of course, send it when you're ready. Okay, that completes our overview of JumbleMe.com. I hope that you find that service valuable and useful. If you've got any other questions of us about any topic, please feel free to contact us at symmetricsnet.com. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a good day.